Hi there, it's Rose, welcome to this video. Today you're gonna watch the speed paint of the portrait and the reference sheet of a new OC, Tyù Last. A few months ago I was presenting you Dawn Cyrus and now he is their best friends. So, Tyù Last's nickname is Ty, even though only Dawn calls her that. She was born on December 18th and therefore is a Sagittarius and 21 years old. She's a lesbian living in Ederona in Ohatis, even though she wasn't born here, and is a firework maker. In Ederona, fireworks are a big part of the traditions, so Tyù is part of those very respected people who work in the most popular art of the nation. Tyù is ENFP. She's very kind, friendly and approaching, but not necessarily talkative. She's definitely an extrovert, but more of the listening kind. She is also very hardworking when it comes to things she likes. She really likes firework making and designing, it's basically what she wakes up every morning for. She also loves her friends and entourage, especially Dawn, her best friend, but she hates her father and sleeping. It makes her feel like she's losing time. She is also into cooking and fears people talking too loudly and harshly. She's a quite short woman, being only 158 centimeters tall, with a chubby hourglass-shaped body. Her skin is tanned with a round face, round and green eyes, and long wavy dark brown hair of which she dyed the tips in pink. She often wears big coral earrings and has a lotus flower tattoo in the back. Since she wasn't born in Ederona, Tyù doesn't have any distinctive ability, and her goal in life is to become a master designer in fireworks. Tyù was born from the alliance between a woman from the Red Wilds and a man from Ederona. Her parents really loved each other. The story was a beautiful, stereotyped love story of a traveler from another land meeting the love of her life in an Ederonian and never leaving again. But one problem occurred in this love story: pregnancy. For most couples, it is a joy, a multiplication of the omnipresent love in the house, but not for them too. They were young, only 20, and the woman was weak, bad health. She wouldn't survive the pregnancy, and it was already too late to do anything about it. She was condemned to die when giving life, and it happened. Some people are cursed. That's just the way life works. At least the man still had a little girl to remind him of his late love, but actually it's what hurt the most. Having to grieve while taking care of a child wasn't an easy task for a 20 years old man. Thankfully, the little girl's gran was there to help all along, to the point where she didn't only help. She basically raised Tyù. The girl always saw her as a parental figure. The father could be violent sometimes, nothing as terrible as hits or punches, just words. He didn't love his daughter, he didn't even like her in fact. They lived in the same house, but that was all they had in common. So sometimes he will get really angry and yell, insult, hit walls. Tyù keeps painful memories of her gran reassuring her in the little shared bedroom once her father had finally fallen asleep. Now the girl and her gran moved away. They have a small but not too tight apartment for them two in Oasis, where Tyù discovered a great passion for fireworks and works as a maker of them. She also found there a platonic soulmate, Dawn Cyrus. She met them at an infirmary when they were both 19, and she was simply there for a burnt hand she got from a work incident. The other told her that they had escaped from being held hostage in LRC, and somehow they got along and slowly became best friends over the years. And yeah, here it is. I hope you liked this video and this new OC. I personally love her. If you did, don't hesitate to like, maybe leave a little comment. And if you want to see more of my art, you can subscribe or go check my other social medias. Bye!